Welcome to TORAH Talk. I am your host, William Hall, broadcasting live out of Kingsland, Texas, USA, with episode number 4 of Entry-Level Biblical Hebrew. Tonight, my special guest, my son David, will be joining us tonight. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you for all tuning in. And that looks awesome. That's cool. Good job. So anyway, so this will be episode 4 of Entry-Level Biblical Hebrew. Now, I guess the difference between this show, we do have another show, which is called Hebrew for Fun and Profit, with Gavriel Sanders, who's a great, tzaddik, good, awesome teacher, perfectly fluent. I'm not working on it, though. With your guys' help, then we'll all become fluent, and everybody will be happy. So. With that said, so the last few weeks, you can go back and see the videos here. First of all, say hi, David.
Hi.
No, I said say hi, David. Hi, David. Hi, David.
No, that's my name.
I didn't say hi. I said say hi, David.
That's my name.
Anyway, so this is my 12-year-old son, David. Well, he'll be 12 tomorrow, actually. So, yay, happy birthday, David. So this is David's birthday special. There you go. That'll work. So anyway, listen, I've got the phone lines open. If you guys would like to call in, you certainly can. I think it would be great if we had some callers. And with all that said, I guess we will get this thing kicked off. Let me put the number up on the screen here so we can get going. And there it is right there. In case you don't know the number, it's right there on your screen. 855-952-4253. So basically what I decided to do from here on out, on the way home from work, I had another idea that I will try to blend in with what we're doing in general. Okay, and so this other idea has to do with there's a particular prayer that's like probably my favorite one. I only know a few, the Hebrew prayers, but one of them is it's neat. It's got a neat melody, so you can actually memorize it fairly easily. And looking at it on paper, looking at the way everything is spelled and everything, and how everything's laid out, it's actually quite impressive. It's just amazing. So I think that maybe over the next few weeks, I may try to. We'll do the this coming week's Torah portion, which in this case is it more? I can't remember now. I need to look it up. I told you I'd be more prepared, and I think I kind of am. It's Leviticus 21 that I do know. I just don't remember. Let's see. Leviticus 21. You okay, son?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And more. Okay, good. So I got that part right. Wonderful. And so we'll do the Torah portion on the first part of it, but then on the second part we'll maybe go over this little prayer. So I don't know if I'll do it this week because I actually probably need to have it on the screen, not on a piece of paper that I can show in front of the camera. So maybe next week we'll begin that. So this week we'll just stick with this week's Torah portion, and we're going to start off by just going through. We'll kind of read through it real slow, and so those of you who know how to read a little, you can follow along. And correct me if I make mistakes. I may even make a few mistakes on purpose to see if you catch it. But anyway, so we'll get this thing kicked off. So let me check my screen sizes to make sure they're going to function properly. Hang on one second. And I did say the phone lines are open, but the volume is turned down. Let me make sure I get the volume up. Pause that. Rewind this. Okay, so the phone lines are open and the ringer is up. So if you call in with Hebrew questions, please, and hopefully ones that I can answer. I can't answer them all. I was going to have Gavriel Sanders actually Skype with me this whole session tonight, but he actually had a conference call that began at 8 o'clock my time, Central too. So that wasn't going to work. But if I get into a stump, I can send him a Skype message and he might be able to respond. So feel free to definitely pop in your questions as you go along. Okay, so David, you want to start us off? You can read it up this screen right here if you want to, right?
Can I read off this one?
You can. You sure can.
Okay, where do we start?
You're going to start right here on Leviticus 21:1, and tell me when you get to the word for the Torah portion, what it's called. Okay.
Vayomer?
No, Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I was looking at the top line. I was like, that's not Vayomer. Okay, go ahead. Good job, by the way.
Okay, Vayomer Yehovah
No. Okay, so
is that right?
It is right, but we don't pronounce it as Hashem.
Hashem.
Yeah, we used to pronounce it when we were Messianic, but we're not anymore. Okay, so starting here, go slow enough so that let's act like you're teaching Michaela, like, so kind of go slow. I'll follow you with the cursor, or else here, I'll tell you what, you use the mouse, and then you can kind of show everybody where you're reading from. Okay? So it's like, yeah, you got to kind of, once you get, yeah, no, it's kind of odd. Okay?
Okay.
So nice and slow.
Vayomer.
Okay?
Yehovah. Or
Remember?
no, Hashem. I'm so used to saying that. I used to
Okay.
say that all the time.
Okay.
El Moshe Amor.
Emor.
That's the Torah portion.
Emor. Emor, yes. Yes, it is. That is the Torah portion, Emor. Okay. All right, keep reading.
Okay. El Hakohanim B'nai Aharon.
Put the mouse thing underneath it.
Aharon. Okay.
Okay.
V'amarot.
Nope.
Or Marta.
Very good. Ve'marta.
Alehem.
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 Alehem,
Alehem. I'm doing terrible.
No, you're doing good.
Lene.
Lane.
Oh, Lanesh. Or is that a pay or a fay?
Fay. Pay's got the penny in it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Got to pay the penny. So, lenefesh.
Okay, that's a hard word. Lo. Yim.
Yeet.
Oh, yeet. Yitama.
Very good.
Bamayi.
Ba'amaim. Yes, ba'amav. Ba'amav. Okay. So stop right there for a second. Okay, good deal. So we're going to go back over again. So, vayomer. So again, if you're having trouble following along, or you're having trouble, whenever you get to a big word, for example, or a larger word, let's find one like here, for example. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. When you get to something like that and you don't really feel confident enough to actually just go with it, don't look at this as one major word. Look at each thing on here. Act like there's no spaces anywhere. In fact, for your sight reading purposes, this might be a good practice for you if you're sight reading. Meaning that you're just going to try to read just on what you see without trying to understand what they mean. Just simply sight reading only. Act like there's no spaces and all these letters are just completely jammed together, right? With no spaces whatsoever. And just do one consonant and one vowel at a time. So do it with me here on this one here. Like this is ha, v. Actually, that's a B like boy because it's got the dollar or the it's got the coin. I say the coin because you're going to make a bet. And so it's a bet. So ha, b, t. That's like T like Thomas, right? T, oo. That's a vav, but it doesn't make a V sound if there is a vowel mark present, right? La. And then, of course, this would be a silent H, so you can't really do that. So ha, b, t, oo, la. Okay? But do everything. Just keep going just like that. Keep turning on. Ha, k, r, o, v, a, whatever, or va, a, la, v, alive, whatever. Ah, she, Am I out of the screen? I'm almost out of the screen. Let me scroll up some. Okay, and just keep on going with that. L, o, so that's low. Yi, ta, ma. Ba, a, l, b, a, ma, v, l. Act like you're a computer program and you're phonetically spitting out every sound of every letter. So when you do that, you're going to program your mind to be able to go through the readings much faster just by doing sight reading only. In fact, I'd recommend doing sight reading practice, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, if you can. And then you'll just be able to read it like crazy. I mean, it's super fast, right? Okay, so we're going to go back up the top now. Going back up to here. Let's see if I can scroll it even. Okay, nope, it's not there. Right there. Okay, so we're going to start over. Vayomer. Now this would be Va-yo-mer, right? Vayomer. Hashem El Moshe Emor, if you will. El Hakohanim B'nai Aharon Ve'amarta. I'm going a little faster now. Alehem Lanefesh Lo Yitama Be'amav. Okay? So basically, actually, let's keep reading and we'll come back and we'll explain what the words are. Okay? Verse 2. David, you want to check verse 2? Or I'll go verse 2 and you do 3, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Ki im lishero. Remember, if it's an O, it's over the top of the Vav. If it's an U, it's like, ooh, you just got hit in the tummy, right? In the middle.
That's how I remembered it.
Very good. Ki im lishero. I said lisharo. It's actually lishero. That's a tseri. So that's a hard A sound. Lishero. Actually, I'm going to pause right now. Some of you watching don't know the vowels. We're going to go over them real quickly because there's only like 7, I think. So I'm going to stop right here. Verse 2 is where we're going to pick back up. Okay? Go up to verse 1. This is a patach. Okay? I probably emphasized that wrong, but that's what it is. Patach means like just an ah sound. Right? This dot over the top works over a vav. It works over certain letters. It makes an O sound. Right? So usually you'll see it with the vav. This is a segol. And it makes the e sound like egg, the 3 dots, right? This is a shva, means it's like shiva, right? Shva, it's like shiva actually. It's kind of like you're praying silently, or I think that's how it works. But anyway, so this is kind of like be quiet. It doesn't make much of a sound, if any at all. So this, well, we won't use this one, but anyway, this is a kamatz. Remember the Patach and the kamatz go together. It's like a minus sign, and it almost looks like a plus if there was something over the top. And you use them that way. The minus one is like a lesser sound of the ah sound, and the plus, the kamatz, is the more heavy, like awe, like you're in awe of how wonderful that vowel is, right? Okay, segol, shva, segol again. These are little cholam sounds. Let me find the new one here. We haven't done yet. Tseri, the 2 dots side by side. This is a little cantor mark. That's not a vowel. Okay, let's find another one. Where are we at? Okay, I think we covered 4 of them. If we come to a new one or one we haven't covered yet, I'll express it with you. Okay, so let's go back to verse 2 now. So, and like I said, the name of the vowel, that's the sound they make. Tseri makes an A sound. Segol makes an E sound. Okay, that sort of thing. Okay, Ki im lishero hakarov. It's a V, a vet, not a bet, because there's no penny in there. There's no money in there to bet with. So it's a vet. Hakarov. It's O because you get that dot over the letter. Okay, that's an O. Now the only one you have to watch out for this for is for the letter shin, which looks like the W, because there's always a mark on the left or right of that one to tell you if it's a shin or a sin. Okay. Elav. It almost sounds like you're saying alive, right? So alive. La'imo. Ul. Remember, if there's this is a vav, but it only makes a V sound if there's no vowel present. If it's got a vowel, you skip the V sound and you make only the vowel. So this is ul aviv. Notice that the bet and the vav made the same sound. This is actually the vet. The vet is the same exact letter, but one has a dot, one does not. This is the vet. The vet and the vav make the same sound. Ul aviv, not abiv, but aviv. Okay. This is a good example. This one had the dot, has the vowel, right? So you say the vowel sound, ooh, right? But this next word doesn't. There's no dot there. And so you say the V sound. So ul aviv, and then v livno. V'livno. Now the interesting thing is the u and the v, they're the exact same word. There's no difference. They both mean and. Just the way the phonetic things work out with the Hebrew, okay? Oh yeah, you're going to do verse 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ul vito. That's a hirik. That's one we didn't see earlier when I was pointing them out. It's a hirik. Makes the E sound like in feet, right? So, ul vito. Ul achiv. All right, David, you want to go for it? Here, I'll move it.
Look. That one.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that one soon. Okay.
Okay. Vola hito.
Oh.
Oh, hoto.
Now, if that was down here, that could be hito, but there's not really a word that says that, I don't think. So, ula You got me saying ajito now. Ajoto.
Taquitos.
Right? Okay, and next?
Habat.
Hav.
No, that's not a
Hab. You're right. Habtula. Good.
Hakrova.
Very good.
Alive.
Good.
Asher lo haita. Leash.
Nope. Leish. Remember, this is a shh. It's almost like a stop sign. It's like you say it and you stop, and then you go on. So
like a comma. It's like a comma, kind of. Like
well, we don't we don't know how to process that because we don't use that type of practice. You could say that, I guess. So anyway, okay. So leish.
Okay, la. Yitama.
Yitama. Okay, very good. And let's see, what can we get on the screen? Let me scroll up to verse 4. Okay, verse 4, I'll do 4 and 5, and you can do 6. Okay? Alright, verse 4. Lo yitama ba'al ba'amav lahecha. This is a tricky one. Lahechalo. This is the hey, and this is the chet. The difference between the two on the sound phonetically, the hey makes like the H sound. The chet makes like it's like a hissing cat. You don't hear a gargly sound with that. You just hear like your throat is constricted to push the air out in a tighter. So it's like hey is like a breath, like open your esophagus and just let that. Like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Hey, but chet is more like right hissing cat. So that's the difference. Okay. Now there is one that does make the gargly sound, the clicky thing in the back of your throat, and that is the chaf. You just heard my throat just do that popping thing. That's the letter chaf. Okay. We'll get to that later. So, what verse were we on?
5.
Starting at 5. Okay. And we're still on screen. Good. Okay. So lo yikrahu oh, yikrah. I don't even know how to say that one. Yikrahu. It's not who. It's more like yikrahu. That's strange. No, not like up, but like like foot. Because you have o, u, and then right? Could be like up, but that's I don't know. We'll figure that one. I'll ask Gavriel Sanders on that one. Okay. Karha Bereshim, Berosham. That is similar to Bereshit if you look at the spelling. It's pretty cool. Ufat. Okay, David, we're still in verse 5, never mind. Zekanam lo Yigalehu. That's a chet. Yigalehu, right? Uviv. Remember, u. V, remember the single dot is a chirik, like eat, feet. U, V, V. Sharam, right? Or excuse me, Saram. Remember I said this W looking more in this letter Shin. It's always got a dot somewhere, here or here. If it's on the right, it's Shin. If it's on the left, it's Sin. Sin is not right. Remember that. Sin is never right. It's always on the left. So if you see a dot on the left, and the dot's not on the right, you know it's sinful. Okay, so uviv saram lo yis ratu saratet. Now these two letters here, the tav is the last one, and the tet. The tet almost looks like a whale, like a beached whale. A happy one sitting on the bank, right? There's a big old head and there's a big tail. That's the tet. Okay? They make the same sound. Now, in Sephardim, I think, or Ashkenaz, one of the two differs. One of them will pronounce this as a T, like Thomas, and they'll pronounce this one as TH, like both, right? So I'm not really sure. Okay, David, you want to do this? We'll do 7 just to keep it round. Actually, let's just stick with a 5. Let's go back. Okay. I really hope that somebody will call in if you have any questions. I probably should put on... No, those weren't call-ins.
Okay.
Let me get the YouTube. I know we're live. I just don't know. Maybe we. I got to make sure that all the titling is right, so they know what show they're on. So next we're going to go by and create a studio. Now we're going to go back and actually kind of tell you what everything means. Okay. Live streaming. Let me get this set to the right screen. And there it is. Okay, so there's 9 watching. Oh, hi, Lori. Mordecai. Say hi to Mordecai.
Hi.
All right, very good. I feel underdressed, too hot for a hat. That's funny, Lori. You should see me. I'm in my dress shirt and a dress hat, but I'm still wearing my work pants and my work boots. But y'all can't see them, so that's funny. Hey, Jason Akers. Happy birthday, David.
Thank you.
Max, happy birthday. Green Acres. Kids are amazing. That's funny, Jason. He's been practicing this for a while, man. That's awesome. So anyway, phone line's open. Call and ask questions, man, because I don't know what to teach you guys. We're just going to ramble on. I'm literally going to take this every week, and I'm seriously. Let me see if I get this back on the screen here. Let me share. I'll put this over here so we can still monitor that.
Good.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to count it every week. I'm just going to do the first 3 to 5 to 7 verses of every Torah portion, and maybe throw something else in the mix. Okay. So anyway, so here we go. We're going to keep on going. I'm going to go back up now. Hey, Mordecai, actually, you know what? If you're Skypeable, because, I mean, you're brilliant with the Hebrew thing, too, so you could actually help me out tonight if I need your help. And there's a couple places I do want your help. I'll have a question for you, and for some of the ones who actually know Hebrew, I'm going to challenge you with something, okay? Because the translation of verse 1 in chapter 21 of Amor, Vayomer Hashem el Moshe Amor, El HaKohanim B'nei Aharon Ve'amarta, right? Okay, so Ve'amarta Alehem Lenefesh Lo Yitama Ba'amav. Okay, so this verse, it took me, I didn't say wasted, I did say that, that's not what I meant. I spent probably half an hour trying to figure out where there's a missing word in here in the translation. And I know my brother Mordecai knows what it is, but that's okay. All right, here we go. So we're going to go through it. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe. So, and spoke the Lord unto Moses. Emor, right? Say or speak. In this case, I'm hoping you could see the notes. Yeah, I'm going to pop these up if I'm kind of unclear. But one thing you got to understand too is as you go through these and you click these words, why can't I get that to go away? Oh, there it goes. No, go away. Stop it. Stop it. I can never get this thing to go bye-bye when I'm done with it. Okay, so you almost have to go back, and even though you might know what each word means in the Hebrew, you still kind of sometimes have to go back to an English to try to see what they're saying, because there's a language barrier there. What is that? Hebrews is what my wife says I do. You're funny. Hebrews. Jason, you're so funny, dude. Okay, so Vayomer Hashem el Moshe Emor el HaKohanim. So, and spoke Hashem to Moses, saying, unto HaKohanim, to the priest, B'nei Aharon, the sons of Aaron, Vayamarta, and say unto them. The tav. There's a couple rules I'm learning as I go along. Like, for example, if you see a tav, this letter here at the end of a verb, something to do, right? Then it's like I'm no grammar scholar at all, especially with English, but it's like saying you should do this. It's like an imperative or something like that. I forget what it's called. But anyway, it's like you shall do this, right? Okay. So speak unto the priests, the children of Aaron, the sons of Aaron, Ve'amarta, and you shall say, Alehem unto them, this is what confused me here. Okay, Lenefesh, Nefesh itself literally means like soul, right? Just remember that for a second. Okay, speak unto them, Lenefesh lo yitma ba'amav. You shall not become defiled among your people. Okay, so now watch this. Here's the problem. Lenefesh, your soul. So I read this the first time as your soul. No, lo is no. Yitma, become unclean among your people, right, or however that works. So I go back here to the King James. I'll use the Complete Jewish Bible, even though it's kind of very messianic, but still. Okay, Adonai said to Moshe, speak to the Kohanim, the sons of Aaron. Tell them, no Kohen is to make himself unclean for any of his people who dies. I searched and searched for that word, mot, which is typically the word that's used, and I could not find it anywhere. And finally, I was able to get a hold of my dear brother, Gavriel Sanders, and he said that this word here is kind of like a euphemism. Where'd it go? Lenefesh. Even though nefesh means soul, right? Soul, life, person. But you can see here they actually have it as life also, right? So it's really weird. It's like a strange euphemism, but it's very well known. All the translations even got it right. That's the word that they're using for become dead or for the dead or whatever. So anyway, now that we can get past my struggle on that, we'll move on. Okay, verse 2. David, you want to try to translate some of this?
No.
No? You just want to sit there and look handsome? Yep, okay. Okay. All right. Ki im lisharo. Excuse me. Lishero. Okay, again, I'm having to reflect. Cut. No, what is it? Now you're not going to show me what the word is? Really? 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 Hello? 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 Come on already. Really? Ah. Oh, thank you, flesh. Yes, flesh. Oh, yeah, here's another one. Mordecai, brother. Big brother. You big tzaddik. Call me on Skype if you can. Better yet, I'm going to call you right now. So if you get your phone handy, man. Not that if you have a phone's handyman or handyman phone. Forget that. I'm going to call you on Skype right now. So hopefully I can get a hold of you. Because I have a question for you on this. Because I know Gavriel is actually busy. Let's see. Let me find you on my list. Mordecai. Where are you, Mordecai? Oh, I don't have you on this new lineup. I'm going to have to search for you. Rats. Let's see. There it is. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there he is right there. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. I'm calling you, brother. I got a question for you. Hopefully you can clear this up for me. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a couple of them here, actually. So this word here means flesh. I'm going to highlight it so we can all see it. Okay, ki'im lisharu. Okay, so here, we're going to go to... Why can't I highlight it? I highlighted on my other one. Oh, are you a little turkey? Oh, maybe I got to highlight. Maybe I got to drag this first. Ah, that's it. There we go. Highlight. Now he's not going to answer. Okay, so Lisharo. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hang up because it's kind of annoying. Okay, so I'll find out if I can follow him on... Okay. Oh, there we go. Punctuation of the word is over the letter where the note is located. Let's see. I'm not sure I understood what you mean, brother. You may have to clarify what you meant by that. Okay, so basically this word right here, it says it means flesh, which it does. But also in the same verse, I believe, or the next verse down, let me find it. There is another. Basar or basaro is actually another word that means flesh. Let me just get to it when I find it, okay? Because it's actually... Yeah, I'll just point out whenever I find it. We've got these highlighted now, so we can do this, okay? So, ki'im lishero, excuse me, hakarov elav, okay? And if, now this flesh is also euphemistic as well, like a kin, someone who's related to you, flesh of your flesh and blood. Hakarov, who are close to you, someone who is near to you, like immediate family. Elav, which is unto you. La'imo, like your mother, for example. Will aviv, or your brother, right? No, I'm sorry, your father. Look, David, this is, what are you looking at? You're freaking me out, man. Okay, so right here, so will aviv, so see the word ava or av in there for father, right? Velibno, right? What does that mean?
Va means the, right? Obviously.
No, vav means and. Hey means a hey prefix is actually the. So velibno and your sons. Ul. Here's one you were going to say something differently, right? Ul vito. This is actually daughter, like bat like bat mitzvah, right? So this is like sons, daughters, right? Ul achiv, and your brothers. Achi is my brother. Ach is the word for brother. Two letters. Achi means my brother. right? With a vav at the end would be like his brother, if you want to call it that way. Okay, verse 3. Vila achoto. This is achot, which is what? What is achot?
Sister.
Sister. Very good. Okay. Or his sister, habetullah. Now this is a very interesting word. I'm going to point this out. I won't do this all the time, but I will say that this is something very intriguing to me. This is one of the first things that had my eyes opened up on something. This word, betullah, is the word. It literally is the Hebrew word for virgin, right? It specifically means virgin, right? There's only one verse in the entire Hebrew scriptures, the entire quote-unquote Old Testament, that the Christian doctrine tries to say that there was a virgin birth prophesied. And it was Isaiah chapter 7, okay? This word is not there, okay? So Hebrew has a word for virgin, but Hashem, for a very important reason, chose not to use that word there. Just keep that in mind. Ha'alma would be the word that was used there, which just simply means young lady. More precisely, ha'alma, which is the young lady, which means they both knew who that woman was. So the whole thing about Jesus, Isaiah 7, virgin birth, not happening. Okay, moving forward. So Habatullah, who's a virgin. Let me back up because there's context here. Okay, so Ul Aviv, and your father, Velivno, the sons, Ulvito, your daughter, Ulachiv, and your brothers, Ulachoto, or your sister, Habatullah, that is a virgin, Hakrova, who is close to you, close unto you, Alav, Asher Lo, who does not have no, which has no, Haita Laish, no man, La Yitma. Okay, so basically this verse is saying if it's a virgin sister who is like basically who's close to you in the sense of your house, and she's not married, she doesn't have, it says for her you can defile yourself. Now this word here, this verse 4 is kind of strange because there's like only 5 group words here, but if you look at the translation, there's like 20 words in the translation. So I can't get that good with you. And I haven't been watching the YouTube chat, by the way, except for a few here and there. Looks like there isn't any. I would love it if you guys have questions. Please do call in. The number will stay on your screen for a while. So I'm hoping, David, keep your eye on that screen too if you don't see.
I have been.
Okay, good. In fact, if you see a comment there that's necessary that we should talk about, you should just let me know, okay? Okay, so, in fact, no, we're not going to do that tonight. Okay, never mind. Okay, so, all right, verse 4. Okay, Lo yitma ba'al ba'amav lahecha lo. Okay, so, lo means no. Yitma is become impure or whatever. Ba'al. I'm going to read this to you. Basically, this means you cannot become unclean because it would be bad because you're a leader of the people. You can't do that because you are a leader among your people. So, and I see the words, but the best thing to do is just read it off the page. We'll go with King James on verse 4. But he shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, to profane himself. Right? The complete Jewish Bible says he may not make himself unclean because he is a leader among his people. Doing so would profane him. So that's the context. So you can see they took 5 Hebrew words, or 5 Hebrew word groups, and there's a lot to it, right? So you really have to be able to get past all this stuff. This is, in my opinion, is not one of the easier Torah Parsha that I have done on these on the Hebrew. Okay, so all right, verse 5. Lo yikrachu Are you watching?
No.
Okay, here, do me a favor. Read verse 5 again. Okay.
Lo ye krach. I'm just gonna skip
No click.
that.
No clicky. Hissing cat. Dikarchlu. Okay.
Okay. Karcha.
Remember, this is not a chaf. This is it's just a chet. Chet. Okay. So lo karcha, or not lo, but karcha.
Barosham. Upat.
Oof.
Oh, ufats.
Oof. At.
At.
Kind of blurred together, but it's kind of okay.
Zakanam lo Yagalehu
Yagalecho.
Ubi.
There it is, right there. This is the word I was looking for earlier.
Okay. You're right there.
Whoa, highlight. Hang on.
Pink.
Okay.
That's kind of weird reading. Vav. Oops.
Uviv sharam.
Sharam.
Or saram. Because the root word here is basar, which is flesh. Okay, remember earlier I was saying up here, lishero says it means flesh, right? So it's kind of confusing. I guess there's different words can mean like they're synonymous, right? Lishero or sha'ar and basar both mean flesh. Now I'm guessing this one here is more euphemistic and this one's more literal, I guess, because this one is actually being used in a euphemistic way, so to speak. So, okay, so here we go. I hope I brought that down low enough for you to see it. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, good. Okay, uvi sharam or saram.
Lo ye. Oh.
Yeah.
Ye shar. No. Sratu.
Yisratu. Good.
Shartet.
Oh, good. I was going to say, no, it's Shortam. It is Shortet. Okay, good. Okay, very good. So, lo yikrahu. So, karach in this phrase would be what? Let's see, what do we got? In the Torah that is read in the synagogue, the same as the Torah that is shared.
It says is the Torah.
Right, okay. Where is the only scroll allowed to be read in the synagogue? Okay. Don't know enough yet to ask questions. Okay, Lori, no problem at all. No problem at all. So, all right. And so for some of you guys who are tuning in now who really are not following along at all because maybe you just started, definitely go back and watch the first 1 and 2 episodes and just kind of replay those over and over again. Okay. Yeah. So, because I mean, there's no sense in me actually repeating myself here when you can repeat it yourself just by hitting the rewind button. I think it'd be better use of time just to kind of keep moving forward. So, but if you do have a specific question you want to have answered because you see something that I may have even been teaching you wrong, and if you know this already, feel free to call me and tell me, because I'm definitely not a professional on this. I'm just trying to share with you guys what I already know. So, okay, so lo yikrahu karcha. This is kind of tongue twisting. Berosham. Sometimes if I go slower, I can make it better. So ufat. Okay, so lo yikrahu. So this was to shave. Okay, so do not shave or yeah. This is where it's saying don't shave around the corners of your head. Berosham, of their heads, of your heads, right? So the root word here, karach, is the same word here. So both these are the same. A lot of times you'll see words paired up like this, and it's really for emphasis, for one reason or another. Okay, so shall not round the corners of your head. Ufat is there's the corner. So what is this one? Oh, this is just head. The word here is just for your head, the top. Okay, cool. Okay, zakanam. Now this word here is zakanam is like there's a word for elder, I believe, is zakain. And it means like I'm pretty sure they're connected. I haven't actually looked yet. We're going to find out. I don't know why this thing is moving so slowly. Come on now. Let me get off of it and open it up again. There we go. Beard. Okay, so zakain, I'm pretty sure anyway, zakain would be elder. So if you think about it, old men have beards, right? So there you go. Maybe there is a connection there. We'll find out. Could be in the way it's used. So this is the vowels here, zakan. Is the root word, and I'm glad they showed that. They didn't actually used to show that. They must have updated it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so shall not round the corners of the beard. So kanam, or the beard, lo, and their beard they shall not yigalahu, shave. Same. See, there we go. Another similar word. Galach. Yeah, we haven't crossed that one yet, and it's shave. Okay, they shall not shave. Lo. Yisratu, scratch, gash. Wow, that's pretty deep. I want to see what the actual English is actually going to tell us about. That's weird. It's always on this one side. It's doing that. I don't know why. So cut. Okay, cool. Let's go back here and look at the Complete Jewish Bible in verse 5. Wow, where'd the thing go? There it is. Okay. Kohanim are not to make bald spots on their head, mar the edges of the beard, or cut gashes in their flesh. See, that makes a lot more sense now. So, okay, cool. All right, so verse 6. Let's read the verse 6 first. Rather, they are to be holy for their God and not profane. We haven't even read verse 6 anyway. I think we stopped at 5. For their God and not profane the name of their God, for they are the ones who present Adonai with offerings made by fire, the bread of their gods. Therefore, they must be holy. Wow, that was a mouthful. Okay, here we go. Verse 6. There we go. Kadoshim. Kadosh, holy. Yehu, they shall be. Okay, so holy they shall be. Le Elohim, unto their God. Velo and no. Yechalu, which is like profane, whatever. Be defiled, yeah, profane, right there. Okay, cool. What's really funny is oftentimes when you see a double lamed together, this is not always the rule, but I have seen it a lot. When there's a double lamed, oftentimes it's a negative connotation of some kind. And actually, that is not always. It's just in a lot of the words. It's really weird. Okay. So he shall not profane Sham, or Shame, excuse me, the name. Elohim of their God. Ki et Ishe. Hashem, what is that sentence for? Ki et Ishe. Okay, Ishe is man. Oh, it's fire. Duh, Ish is man. Ish. Okay, fire and man. Okay, got it. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on. Why won't this go away? There we go. Okay. Hashem. Okay. Lechem. Oh, lechem, bread. Yeah, I'm thinking of unto them lacham or lechem. So lechem is bread. Baruch-atah Adonai Elohim Melech Motzi lechem. You know, that's okay. So lechem. Elohim. See, there's the hem. I was thinking that was this here, but it's actually chem, not him. So Elohim, not cham, ham. Makrivim. I am really getting tired, I think. What time is it actually? It's 45 minutes. You know what? We may actually end it after this verse. It's been a long day. So anyway, Makrivim, Bahayu, Hadvarim. Actually, by the way, that's going to be a prayer that we're going to go. It's going to be the Ve'ahavta, which is really a beautiful prayer. David, you remember the Ve'ahavta?
Not too much.
Tell me what you remember.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'kol avcha u'v'kol nafshecha u'v'kol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher enoki mitzavcha. That's all I know.
Hayom.
Okay, I don't remember.
Hayom alavecha.
There's too many cars. I can't remember them all.
He don't like the birds. Too many cawing going on. So anyway, it's really cool. It's really cool and a good practice thing because it's got a lot of repeated letter usages in there, like prefixes and suffixes, and I think it'd be a great training thing for you guys to start becoming familiar with certain uses of things. So, but anyway, so I think. Let's see, the title letters are covering the first line that you were reading. The title letter. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Let me back up and we'll go to that right now. Okay, very good. Oh, Kadosh. There we go. I'm sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. I want to go back over it again because it is actually really cool. So this is the word Kadosh, right? Kadoshim, excuse me. Kadoshim, Yehu. You shall be Le'elohim Velo Yechalu Shem Elohim Ki et Ishe Hashem Lechem Elohim Hem Machrivim Vahayu. That's what triggered that prayer. Vahayu Kadosh, and you shall be holy. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't see that. I need to pay more attention to both screens, don't I? Okay, Fernando, it's good to see you guys. Robin, Nicholas, it's good to see all of y'all there. So we're gonna call this a wrap for tonight, and next week we'll move into the next week's Torah portion, and I think probably the second half of that one, I'll go ahead and introduce you to the prayer that I had in my mind. Figured that we'll use the Vehavta, and so with that said, we're gonna call this a wrap for tonight, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. If you want to send, I can't really check a whole lot of emails because we're getting too many messages and it's too hard to keep up with, but I definitely can try my best, that's for sure. So but anyway, it's been fun, and I look forward to next week, so I hope you guys can get something out of it. And best thing to do is, go back and re-listen to this again. Next week I'll try to stay more on point and quit jumping around, because for me to learn, I actually had to kind of get in a track and just keep moving forward. Don't double back, just keep moving. Even if I miss something, just keep moving, right? Even if I mess up on something, keep moving anyway. Sight reading, right? So I think next week, maybe that's what I'll do. Next week I won't get into a whole lot of bouncing around. I'll do my best anyway. So, and y'all can feel free to keep me on track, okay? So anyway, we'll just call that, and we'll see you guys
Bye,
later.
Mordecai.
All right, where did my Muzak go? Because I can't leave without sending them out with Muzak, right? Okay, right. Oh, we ain't going to go just yet. Somebody doesn't want us to leave, so. Okay. Hi, welcome to the show. Please tell me your name, where you're calling from.
Hey, William, it's Brian from Maryland.
Hey, Brian. How are you, brother?
Hey, pretty good. Hey, I'm enjoying what you're doing tonight, following right along.
Oh, cool, man. Right on.
Hey, I just had a question about the three-letter roots.
Yes.
Is there any trick to figuring out which are the three-letter root words?
You know what? For me, it was just a matter of learning, kind of increasing your word database, because once you well, let me put it this way. I used to hate it when I first started studying Hebrew. I used to hate it whenever I click on like a 5-letter word and they would only show me 3 of the letters. And I'm like, no, I want to know what all those letters mean. It used to drive me nuts. And then later I realized, because I was self-taught, later I realized what those were the root words. And then I was like, oh, well, now this changes everything. Now I want to know those root words. So if you have some sort of Bible software, that's really handy. Because like what I'll do here, I'll pick on this right here. Habtullah. Actually, that's a long word. We'll do like Velachoto, right? I'm going to click on this one. And, oh, you can't see that. I've got the wrong screen up. Let me switch screens. Hang on one second. Let me put this back up. Okay, so like, yeah, where'd it go? Okay, like verse 3 right here says Velachoto. And when you click on it, this actually has a 4-letter root, right? Achot is the actual 4-letter root. But so if you have the software, no matter what you put on, like here, Karov, come on. Or not. Let's try it again. And again. But this one actually, there it is. Karov, this is also 4, but really it's kind of 3 in a way if you look at it. But so if you have the software and you can click on these things, it'll show you what the root letters are. They even have apps on your phone that you can get. The only issue is I don't think that they're showing you the root words and how the prefixes and the suffixes are added to it. This is the software I'm using is by Olive Tree, but the Hebrew that I have, I think I paid like $35 for it, but I'm glad it was the best money I ever spent. But yeah, I would say if that's what you're trying to learn is the root words, just every time you see something on there, just click on it, and see what it shows. Like here, this is like right here, it says be defiled, halal, right? That's a 3-letter root word. Yitma, Tame is the root word there. It's 3 letters. And you'll find some root words that I think the ancient ones are maybe even be 2-letter root words. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the only answer I can pretty much give you right now. Is just start learning what the words are, and then learning what the prefixes are in the words. The prefixes and suffix letters, sometimes they'll throw a yud in there. There's also weaker consonants that sometimes get dropped. I don't even know the rule to that one. I just know it happens. And it really just takes a lot of practice and a lot of learning individual words as you go along and just increasing your word database. It's the best I got.
Okay. Okay, William, thanks a lot for that information.
Hey, you bet,
And
Brian.
I got a couple apps, so I'll check them out and see if any of them work like yours do.
Oh, awesome.
And I'll keep on watching, man. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
Hey, you're very welcome, man. Thanks for calling in. Take care. Shalom, shalom.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So there we go. Let me log that out. There we go. And now let's pull this back up. Log that out. Boom. See, this is all the stuff that I'm doing while Rabbi Singer's talking and while these other people are talking. I'm doing all this other stuff. So now there's no one to talk but me, so you get to sit here and watch me.
Hi.
Hi. So anyway, now see there, where did it go? Is this it right here? No, where'd it go?
I think you accidentally exited out.
Did I exit out of it? Okay, let's try it again here. Let's go I-D Franklin's. Oh man, look at this. It's got the cable laying across here. This is the part where you're thinking, oh man, we should have already disconnected 90F. There we go. And let's see if that's it right there.
Can't close that.
There it is. Well, hey, the music started. I guess that means we're closing now. So, hey, thanks again, guys. Y'all just send me messages if you can. I'll try to answer if I can. And otherwise, call us on the phone. It'll be fun. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Right, David?
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.